Hello again, squaddies. Welcome back once again to Trying to Get a Date. As always, I am D, and we're back here in Spooky High School. I'm going to do this for probably a couple more episodes. Play as Vicky this time. You know what, actually? We'll stick with Vicky.
Let's go!
Skip over a lot of the text. Trying to decide on who we're going to go for. School's outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use that in schools. Quickly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. Oh, it's smart. Which is school's mythology? I drew when I was 6, and which is clearly a derivative from other creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC, my spirit animal, okay? Sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party, raps all her riddles. Still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. And can you choose to name your children? My name plus 2, the second. Very simple and friendly like Bob. You're married, just a swear word. Meh, no name, it's just too much work. Thank Raymond for Liam. Who, by the way, has an actually rather heteronormative name. If you're unsure, Liam is a short form of William.
Let's go!
And so I need to be creative, I think. Use themselves as to be figurative oral sex. Your frames is intense and inspiring. If you remember for generations, it's pretty rad by high school play standards. Yes, it is. That's your creativity. Liam talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh.
Yuck!
Simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that art piece is a bathroom. No. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going into the bathroom thinking it's an art piece. Artist purposely gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibit. There's a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building. It's revolutionary. It was being a troll. It certainly seems very complicated. For example, for the exoplanet sculptures of the Atlantean 5th Dynasty. Man in the Moon, Face on Mars, all of Pluto.
So mainstream.
That's not art. That's populism at its worst. Bathroom business sounds like art. How are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Come along and if only someone could come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I'd be so pleased. You've got this, no problem. It's so simple. Worthless things are very expensive. Exactly. So art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad feelings inside. Example, George Seurat's A Sunday Afternoon is not art, whereas getting stuck in an elevator for 9 hours is. Whatever. This does not give me bad feelings. Obviously it's not art, Miranda. Try to keep up. It's not art. What is it? A mean thing your ancestors did to the Martians with primitive nuclear weapons. Oh, yes, I suppose I do. It was that. You're both so smart. Gain some disturbing knowledge about the history of the solar system and also plus 2 smarts and plus 1 creativity. I got nothing to add to that. Honestly, I don't.
Let's go!
Alright, so Liam and Damien. Usual silverware. Hammer and chisel while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that. Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian, so it's low calorie. Second of all, it's a lich's phylactery. What is this balanced breakfast? It's lunch. You're just jealous. If you're wondering, a lich's phylactery is where they keep their soul, in which is what allows them to stay immortal. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lich, and kill us all. That is a fair thing to be worried about, Liam. I'm nervous that that's not going to happen. Why would you... Since you're at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic credit at the same time. This sounds like a Damien. Oh. Of course, I forgot. Do unto others whatever the hell you want because it's funny. What? No, this is an outrage. I don't even eat food, let alone edible objects suffused with eldritch magic. First time for everything, Dracula loser. Down the hatch. He's a dread artifact to Liam. He's instantly possessed by with dark energy as opposed to his normal morose energy. I am the Lord of the Night, the Heresiarch of Ice, Devourer of Joy. Did we unleash Lich from Dota 2? What a nerd. While you and Damien rob a bank to celebrate. But I don't get any money for that, so that's mild annoyance.
Let's go!
Let's go back to being Toro. Cosplay, you're struck by the lightning of inspiration. Come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. Game plus 2 creativity. I mean, technically I did this already with the whole fact that I'm, running a YouTube channel, and Darian is very obviously not my real name. Well, it's not actually, but I don't know how obvious that would be. Liam and Damon talking to each other, maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them. Ugh, I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric, racially motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset. Their outfits, black on red, it's like bad cosplay as a fashion statement. Ooh. I'm just pissed that they get such a cool name. If I murder a dude, I'm just a killer, but if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer is a metal band. The Killers is just post-pop baby shit. I would have hotly debated the genre classification of the Killers with you, but they're popular now, and so are obviously garbage. Hipster. Same goes for Slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice. Murdering all the Slayers? We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. We need a newness, something fresh, something modern, something like... Drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Murder all the Slayers, and people know that every cool person in history was either a vampire or a demon. You had me a massive PR campaign. Then you lost me a cool person, but then you got me back with history. Educate the ignorant public. For example, did you know that Caligula and Jack the Ripper were the same vampire? Yeah, everybody knows that. But did you know Virginia Woolf was a demon? Ah yes, A Room of One's Own was originally titled A Doom of One's Own. Let's go to the library. Fuck! You doomed Damien to his own personal hell, but Liam's on cloud 9. Plus 2 smarts, plus 1 charm. I'm not very bold, but... I think I'm doing alright.
Let's go.
Let's go to class for this time. Listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Plus 2 smarts. Bored and doodling in your notebook when Damien suddenly... What the fuck is this doodle? Is that me? Am I coupling shirtless with Liam? What?
Loser!
Dude, if you're looking for a shortcut to the morgue, this is your lucky day. I'm just going to cuddle your face with my fists. You discovered your erotic fan art of them. You can't think of anyone to calm down on both of them. The right answer can calm down one of them. The fuck is this? This fuckery, dude. Damien is art. I present to you Yaoi. We're gonna go with that. Calm down, Damien. You're such a bigot. I heard about this. Yaoi. It's a millenary form of art from the East. Delightful celebration of love and desire. What? And I must admit, this piece is full of raw talent. Look at the strokes, the expressions, the suggestive placement of the hand. Conveys so much with so little. I just got away with that. Dude, are you high? What's the other one? You're fucking pregnant. This is insanity. Insanity, but neither is this one exactly Yaoi. It's impreg. Behold, what a way of standing up against the gender status quo. They're changing the world one pregnant doodle at a time.
I'm out.
No, there's no way you convince me this shit isn't weird or wrong or problematic. I'm out of this plot line. Ignore him. Been searching for the pinnacle of art for generations. He's here all along in the ancient form of Yaoi. We accept me as your student and call you sensei. I think this is a good thing. The fact that I'm getting away with some of this with these two is hilarious to me.
Let's go.
Oh god, Scott and Liam. The strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. Food is delicious, it's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected or correct. I say to eat. I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post. Oh, I see. Post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. To eat your food for you. Afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks? You know what? Fine, I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Ooh, they look like I don't know where to start. Any ideas? Boys that want to snack on you in an innuendo way, not literally. Impeccable taste. So that isn't true. I assume everyone has horrible taste and a useless aesthetic. In this case, it's pretty clear that this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self. Thank you! It's beautiful. I mean, your aesthetic is beautiful. So we have the same aesthetic. Lychee custard picture has already gotten more likes than any other food on this table. And it's absolutely delicious. Taste possibly have any relevance to a conversation about food. Liam, you're so smart that I don't even understand how that makes any kind of sense. Sometimes Scott says something that's actually surprisingly intelligent. Like someone with whom I can actually discuss important nuance of Japanese food pictures. You and me against a very ignorant world. Yeah, stupid at everyone else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you and Liam have each other. I mean, I'm technically a flesh golem at this point. I'm just let's go to gym. Epic dodgeball match takes place. Things seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading you spectacular comeback. Clearly a natural born leader, gain +2 charm. Tap you on the shoulder hesitantly, you turn around to see Liam. A brand new notebook and a very Japanese pencil case. Oh, that's shit, that's right, you promised to teach him the secrets of Yaoi. I'm Japanese supposed to make this more authentic. You know nothing about teaching Yaoi. You just draw naked dudes snuggling and hope it turns people on. But Liam won't buy that. He thinks you're a Yaoi master. He's right here, waiting. Okay, think. What's the first lesson of Yaoi? Draw me like one of your French girls. I think this would be creativity. We'll go with that. Oh, charm, actually. And for hours, teaching the finer points of spooning, sporking, and salad forking. I'm not sure I want to know what the last one is, but okay. Start practicing the actual drawing part of Yaoi, but I won't question your wisdom. Master butter knifing. +1 creativity, smarts, and charm, but also butter knifing? That just sounds unpleasant for everybody involved.
Let's go.
Let's go get some more charm. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within. You peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. Totally mesmerized, it's the most epic wink ever. You know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Liam rolling his eyes at his phone. You ask him what's up before you can roll them right out of his head. Trouble with my status on Facebook. I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically, and my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. Poor centipedes. You know what? I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs. What kind of status could I post to be idiot-proof? Big blog for your life! Except that he's undead, so...
Enough.
-3 smarts. Oh well, I've still got 14. I didn't realize that was going to be a bold answer.
Let's go.
Liam and Scott again. These artfully arranged jelly dessert for transcendent food pick win. Food pick. Ride those picks to victory. Oh great, he's actually doing his cheerleading thing. No.
Enough.
Stop. 2, 4, picks 8. Chanting this instant. What? I'm trying to help you take the best food pick. I've been trying to take this food pick for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pic so you can eat your tasty food. I don't eat, Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it, and you're not helping.
Oh, bro.
I shouldn't just think it over. You can just cheer partner to take me to the next level. Just a swift kick on the... It's too late. Scott's already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you to see what the two of you will do. Quiet art of mime. Totally artistic, totally silent mime cheer that involves an invisible rope, an invisible dog sled, and an invisible hot dog buffet. You just got trapped inside a tiny box and moved with Liam to another table. Save me from that. True food photography, or as I call it, le photography des aliments. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that and insulted somebody in French just now. Cannot be right. Sure he's okay over there in that box? You're pretty sure he's fine. Just let him out at the end of lunch and he licks your face. But most importantly, Liam tags you in his triumphant food pic. Is this for real? This is still one of the weirdest games I've ever played. More charm. More epic dodgeball. A player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. Player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. His -5 mercy set that might be useful in Monster Realm sequel, but isn't now, and gain +2 charm. Alone, Liam approaches you shyly, authentic Japanese pencil kissing. Oh man, you teach Liam Yaoi, time to continue the charade. I am now struggling with the bane of Yaoi's writer's block. Ooh, the plot lines all follow the same arc. Two cute boys cuddling, and then what? I'm stuck. I'm on my knees begging at the root of tree knowledge. Please fill me with your... Not sure he meant that how it sounded, but that's not important right now. What should his next yaoi be about? I'm not entirely certain. Kill your darlings. Literally, worked for sportive seats. Or a cute young boy falls desperate in love with his handsome young yaoi instructor. Go with that. Anyways, for art, make meta art. And the second half of the yaoi can be the yaoi within my yaoi. This is starting to hurt my head. So it's a creative refreshment. Life really does imitate art. It runs off to draw his latest masterpiece before you can make any more, but you're making progress. Two creativity, one charm. This...
Let's go.
Let's go get some fun. No idea how to... Once again, we summon demons. It's a rad party, though. See one person looking less than enthused.
Lame.
Impresses me. Beer pong, red solo cups. It's as though they're content to let the cliche devour them alive. See our student body turned to nothing more than zombies. Except for the literal zombies, of course. They were already zombies, but I digress. What can we do to shake things up, to bring life to this dead, and not in the good way, party? We saw the music with a swarm of bees! Painter Jackson Pollock to spatter everyone in a big, glow silly putty. From a burnt chicken bone, a scented candle, a bag of chips, and a pentagram, undead Painter Jackson Pollock is at your party in no time. Thank goodness for your Necromancy 302 class. Takes a bucket of big, glow silly putty, mixes it with paint thinner and his own blood, and goes double full crazy. Pollock was before this, and now look at them, lining up to be spattered in his creative juices. This just gets more and more innuendo-laden. Rave for the history books, and the art books as well. And artistic rave, and all because of you, and an undead painter. But you'll take the credit. Plus 2 creativity, plus 1 charm.
Let's go.
I argue that the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High, who's hoping you can keep up with them. Eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose. It's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. Human populations out of control, eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. Makes it extra tasty. Surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there, and if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. I bet there's a way to make money off this too. Somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here. Yeah! Find an innovative and creative way to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? Here, Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. Animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as a byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Animals are already suffering from ignorance. If you ever wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Can't condone animal cruelty, but I wholeheartedly support animal education. The animals, but their illiteracy is my fourth least favorite thing about them. Between poor taste in fashion and simplistic views on German cinema. Worst idea you've ever had. Face it, you are known for having pretty terrible ideas about half the time. Fuck you! Building an empire out of private schools for cattle, but with my business acumen, I guess it's possible. I'm secure in the knowledge that I'm solving the bovine education crisis. Helping Liam help cows is like helping you help Liam choose who to go to prom with, or something. This is going to turn into more yaoi, isn't it? Not that I mean, it's hilarious in its own way. Let's go to the auditorium. Can't help but feel you're not as good as the rule requires you to be. It doesn't need to be any ordinary way of getting yourself out of this, but there may be an extraordinary way. Some of the devil, one of many, make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. Plus your creativity, you also lose -3 years of your life that you're into the deal. As you're into the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. Afterwards, to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. Really making some headway,
Greetings, my love.
Never fear, bored teen. I'm here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school. I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui. Not even marrying an interdimensional prince? Nope, not even that. But marrying an interdimensional prince, ironically. My god, it's so disruptive. Maybe the most disruptive thing ever. No, it seems Prince wishes Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost unless you can think of something even more disruptive to Mary. Mary, the concept of marriage itself. Recursion. So last year. That it was so last year. Last year. Last year? It was so last year. Okay, really? I can't marry a broken man. It would be catastrophic for me, which interdimensional prince away! -2 charm, -1. Ah, well. I wonder how much smarts that would have taken. Because I had 14 going into that.
Let's go.
Let's go build up some charm. More epic dodgeball. So you're so into it, you decided to raise the stakes by betting a part of your charm against the part of the other team's leader's charm. As your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. You win and take plus. She's now a bit less fabulous. Liam later when suddenly a holy crossbow bolt slammed into the wall next to you. It's the Slayer.
Prepare to die.
Whatever you say, Dodger. Play with Liam managed to get out of sight. Now's the perfect time for you to hide while Liam turns into a bat. He's not transforming. You ask him why the hell he's just standing there instead of changing. That seems a little cliche, doesn't it? Vampire turning into bat. Honestly, dude, it's that or you get killed by Psycho. To, for example, the concept of a bat. Now that would be a change worth making. You don't even know what that means, but if you can't get Liam to turn into something soon, he'll get you both caught. Tell him to change into general feeling of any
authentic.
Magnificent. Perfect balance of abstraction and practicality. I admit I have difficulty imagining the concept of a bat, but a general feeling of unease. Why I experience that many times a day. Proof of purple smoke. You don't know where he's gone, but you sure don't feel good about it. What's the matter? Do you have your shirt on inside out? Have all your friends just been pretending to like you? Slayer percentage takes one step towards you, then stops. Why do I feel like I left my stove on when I left the house this morning? Shit! Lisa check on her stove. Liam turns back into a vampire, and you immediately feel better. He's never felt so tormented. I'll have to do that more often. But he decides to do it when you're not around, but you're glad he's happy. +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
Let's go.
Liam and Miranda, okay. Liam is sitting across from Miranda, who's flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you?
Ah, disgusting!
Of course not, that would be barbaric. Swallows a Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Enough.
I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. But you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. That's not servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself.
Not bad.
You might have a point there. Damn it, that was for Miranda. So ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched even as I take most artistic grams. Justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merits of my photographs, but I need compromise no longer. Have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. It makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive. So sorry. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet. Seriously, how does she keep from starving to death? I don't get it. Have you eaten her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go to class. Teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your minds, ends up being a sensation on YouTube. +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also gain +2 smarts. Hooray! Class is back. Your quiz is from last week. Liam looks at his insides. There's another fascistic assessment. A fascistic assessment and a long line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong, the performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Be weighed and measured like so much raw steak? Yes. Elroy the swamp monster snorts derisively. Alright, butt sucker. You're so smart, how are they supposed to assess us without tests? I mean, given time, I'm sure I could come up with, obviously, not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day. Rap battles. Here's what I was about to say. You all know one does not truly grasp something until one can rap fluently about it. But Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. Damn straight. There are 4 people. I'll tell you all now. I don't smoke anything. Cigarettes, marijuana, none of it. It's not a ethical objection. I just don't see the point. But there are 4 people I would willingly accept taking a hit off a joint from. Snoop Dogg's one. Cheech Marin, Tommy Chong, and Willie Nelson. Those 4 if they offer me pot, I'm gonna take it because it's one of those things that it's like I just don't see why not at that point because they're those 4 like experts on this shit. Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. This will definitely impress Reddit. Give Liam his first signature. You're not sure he'll get many more. In any case, you gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Let's go.
Okie dokie. Let's go to the gym. More epic dodgeball. Despite these spot a fellow player seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. In many ways, you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. Also in BFF, sadly she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. But +2 charm. I am very creative. Feeling cute. Lately you've been being cute with Liam, but in an ironic sense. And he seems to tolerate you, which is like 3rd base for Liam. You can pick at the graveyard. It's like a date, except it totally isn't a date because dates are super cliche. But it's totally a date. It's time. You're gonna kiss him. You've practiced a lot with your pillow, which might or might not be a body pillow customized with a real-size full body picture of Liam. Maybe. Here you go. That's kissing, and not because being with you makes me think about kissing. Do you think kissing is such an outdated and vulgar concept? The best way of showing your feelings is by putting your mouth over another person's mouth. You wanted to put your mouth over his mouth. God damn it! Come on, Vicky. Promise just around the corner. Quickly think of a never-before-seen way of showing your feelings to Liam. This seems like a bold move. This seems creative. Very charming song. So charming that the people surrounding you all join in. They all appear to be professional singers. From the ravens and dead trees to people visiting the graves of their loved ones. Just, wow, I thought showing your feelings was cheesy, but this is so cheesy that it's kind of cool. So bad, it's good. The graveyard comes to kick you out for making a ruckus, and then you start a second song the keeper can't help but join in too. You can control minds just by singing? I must admit, that's quite impressive. So apparently I'm a siren. Many more songs. You suspect he has ulterior motives, like maybe enjoying them? Realization gives you +2 fun and +1 charm. The fact that that worked.
Let's go.
Okay. Liam and Polly. Guess they're undead. Really is a treasure. It's hardly even worth mainstream. I don't even eat the food. See? We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off. What? No! Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. We've seen this one before. Guys can continue all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Here to critique the challenges. Both equally horrible as a cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous as the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal is truly is a cat's pajamas? Fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. In your face, Wolfgang, suck. Better name for Scott. I'm not even a wolf. As a matter of fact, that would be a better name for you. What, because I'm a vampire? Totally makes sense. No, I just meant because you suck. Wow, the judge with my blood tartar. Raw, organic, free-range blood, unethically sourced from a local terrified human. And that parsley, farm to table. Or rather, farm to blood, I threw it in the blood. I like the color. Actually, it's well known that nobody knows what parsley tastes like. Or will, because you're certainly not drinking any of that concoction. Tell Liam his prize for winning the cook-off is eating lunch alone with you. Sometimes the stuff the people in this game came up with
Let's go.
awesome, but also kind of hilarious. More charm. More epic dodgeball. While during the battle, you can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for truce. Ours is diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm. At least to sit and read some of Liam's latest Yaoi. He's really taking your suggestion time. Like Sensei, your dedication to my instruction is truly humbling. It's the very reason I am seeking you out today. I'm ready for my final lesson. 1,000 hours on pecs, 1,000 hours on abs, and 1,000 hours on wanged. Okay. So suffered considerably, but the bodies of my boys are transcendent. My fame grows daily, and yet I am unfulfilled. I do not lust for fame or riches. I lust only for creative fulfillment. I'm just gonna say you. Please, Sensei, I have been patient, but I think it's time. Teach me the secret technique that will elevate my Yaoi above all others. You don't know any secret techniques, but you didn't make it this far by telling the truth. Quick, tell him something. You know, time for me to show you the secrets of Yaoi. Intimately, except that my character is female. To Ama and Shinu, the Japanese deities of Yaoi. Yeah, sure, that. As for anime magic, you make yourself over to look exactly like one of Liam's Yaoi characters. You're very good at erotic cosplay. You do read a lot of Yaoi, after all. People look stuck upon the groin of my heart. I'm not even going to comment on that. I am wooed with affection. Kiss me with your mouth and tongue. Certainly got the Yaoi dialogue down. Sneeze lips meet. Will drops away, replaced by pink sunbursts, rose petals, and lens flares. Liam bites your lip and drinks some of your blood. Barely breathe when you pull apart. All either of you can say for a while is 3 dots. Thank you for showing me. We'll of course have to do this more often, strictly for research. Yeah. +2 fun, +1 charm. Let's see if I actually. All right, Liam, let's go.
Hey.
Let's go.
Prom? I'm truly humbled. I'm worthy of such an honor. Oh wait, it's a test, right? Part of your training. Your witness expressing this full of love and hormones. Prom is the ultimate expression for creating Yaoi. I thought you were actually asking me on a date. How foolish. God damn it, Liam! What is that? It's a date. Prom night was great. Liam remained oblivious at the whole point, but you had a great time. To be honest.
Long live Yaoi!
You keep teaching Liam the ancient ways of Yaoi. That is the weirdest fucking picture. As a renowned Yaoi artist, even if most of your listeners reports used to flirt with him. Portray sensual love and tender feelings through depictions of beautiful men cuddling together. Master-student relationship full of tense and key moments where Liam admired you, but failed to see your true feelings about him. Last for 5 seasons, lots of romantic episodes full of will they, won't they momentum. When it finally happened, the wait was worth it. I was looking this up for a year drinking only her own pee, and I'm overperformed it. This was long due. Yeah, I'll give you that. Let's see what the final blurbs are. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs Instagram filters. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. We realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. But that is this run done, because I actually rather enjoyed this game. I know I go through this kind of quickly. If you enjoyed, feel free to drop a like on the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me never missing my current series, consider joining the squadron by subscribing to the channel. It does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. As for that, squaddies, I have been D. We apparently seriously confused a 400-year-old vampire about what Yaoi is, but hey, whatever. Until next time, good night, and good gaming.